Good morning, friends. This is Tuesday, December 17th, and we have a lot planned for today. Olivia and I are going to bake some Christmas cookies. We're not going to bake nearly as many as we have in the past. We just don't need to, and we don't have time to. So I had Olivia pick out 3 of her favorites, and that's what we're going to do today. But before I can get that done, I do need to clean up the kitchen a bit. Breakfast things from yesterday that didn't get done, and so yeah, and get the counter cleaned off and get things ready. I also have plans to wrap up Olivia's gifts today. While she's busy in the kitchen, I'm gonna go wrap her gifts. Olivia and I got Scott's, her dad's, and Travis's gifts and Sally's gifts wrapped yesterday. And so yeah, I got to get Olivia's gifts wrapped, and then I'll be done with gift wrapping. So let me turn this camera around and we'll get busy in this kitchen. So this is the counter, the condition of the counter. We just have to get this completely cleaned off. I made potatoes in the Go Wise pressure cooker yesterday. This needs to be put back together, the parts put in it and it put away. And yeah, we just got to get this counter cleaned off. Over here, this is the inside of the pressure cooker. It didn't get washed yesterday. They didn't realize it was still in the inside the pressure cooker, and it got left. These are dishes that are dry that just need to be put away. I'm gonna have Olivia empty the dishwasher so we can put these dirty dishes in the sink. And I made our Chex Mix that I make every year for Christmas yesterday, and a few bits got stuck, so I put some water in this pan and let it soak last night. So I need to get this washed and put away. So yeah, let's get busy. This is the cookbook that we always use every year for our Christmas cookies. And so this year we are going to be doing, we call them thumbprint cookies. They're actually called cherry poppy seed twinks, and I always make notes like to double this recipe because everybody in the family loves them, but these are specifically Travis's favorite. And then we're going to do this biscotti. I've made this one other time before, and it's really good. And then Olivia wanted to do old-fashioned sugar cookies, where she's going to roll out the dough and we're going to decorate the cookies. And then she's also going to make some of her homemade marzipan, which is not in this cookbook. But those are the only cookies we're making this year. So Olivia's making the old-fashioned sugar cookie dough first because it has to chill in the refrigerator. And while you're making this cookie dough, Olivia, tell me, what is your favorite Christmas tradition that we do?
Oh, I can't think and do this at the same time.
I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute to think.
My favorite tradition is probably the cinnamon rolls and what are those drinks called? The orange juice and sparkling grape juice.
What are those called? Mojitos or something like that?
That's probably my favorite, is when we have that, the cinnamon rolls and those drinks.
For breakfast on Christmas morning?
Yeah, and the pineapple braid.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite tradition is our Christmas Eve tradition of Christmas Eve service at the church and watching or going around and looking at lights and then watching It's a Wonderful Life.
I like that, but I can't really enjoy it because I just want it to be Christmas.
Because you're too excited. Oh. Olivia's got the sugar cookie dough done, and it has to refrigerate for quite a while because it's pretty sticky. So she's going to go ahead and get that in the fridge, and then she's going to work on the dough for the thumbprint cookies. The question I'm going to ask you for this recipe, Olivia, and I'll give you a chance to think about it, is thinking back to as far as you can remember, what is your favorite gift that you've ever gotten?
Oh boy.
I'll give you time to think about it. It's been a few minutes, and Olivia cannot choose just one, so she's going to give her top 3 favorite Christmas gifts.
In no particular order.
In no particular order.
So one of them is when I was 8. Pillow pets were like a big craze at the time. And I really, really wanted the bumblebee one. I just remember when I got it, I tore it out of the packaging and I hugged it. And I'm still sleeping with it ever since.
I remember that.
And then the second one was probably 2014. I got a electric piano.
Like a keyboard, yeah.
Yeah. I really loved that one. And then was it last year or the year before that I got the ukulele?
That was year before last.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a light blue ukulele.
Yep, she loves music. And she loves to teach herself how to play, which is pretty awesome. I don't have a top 3. I think my favorite gift I ever got as a little kid was when I was really little. I was probably 5, and I got this doll, this baby doll that came with a bathtub, and you could obviously give it baths and stuff. And I still have the doll. I don't have the bathtub anymore. I'll insert a picture of the doll here. And then my favorite gift as an adult would have to be Lucy. I got her as a present when Olivia was 3. So 2003, Lucy was one of my Christmas gifts. So she's hands down my favorite gift as an adult. While Olivia is working on those cookies, I have just a few more Christmas cards that I want to get in the mail, and I want to get them in the mail today. So I'm going to go ahead and work on some Christmas cards. has the biscotti dough done. I didn't film any of that. I was busy doing cards and putting the jelly in the thumbprint cookies. But she's going to go ahead and roll these into 2 logs, about 10 inches long.
Can you go shut my door?
It's pretty much shut. Don't worry about the bird. She wanted me to shut her door because the bird's being loud, but it's okay. He's not that loud. He's getting louder. So while you're working on that, Olivia, tell me, I have another question for you. This one might not be too hard. Name your favorite Christian Christmas song, like hymn, and your favorite more secular Christmas song. Do you need time to think?
I like O Come, Emmanuel.
O Come, Emmanuel, yeah.
And, I don't really think of any secular ones. What about White Christmas?
That's what I was going to say. That's my favorite secular one. I'm
I
dreaming
wouldn't
of a
call
white
that
Christmas.
secular, though. I mean,
It's
it's
not-
just not,
You don't sing it in church.
yeah, it's not church-based, but it's not exactly secular.
Secular just means not in the church. Doesn't mean like worldly or bad or anything like that. So yeah, my non-church Christmas song that I love, my favorite is White Christmas. And then my favorite Christmas hymn is See Amid the Winter Snow, and especially the Julie Andrews version when she sings that song. Oh, I just love that song. We don't sing it in church too often, but I need to tell our pastor that we need to sing that song before the Christmas season is over.
That's a Christian song?
It's in our hymn. Yep. So once she gets these formed into logs, how long do they bake?
Oh, I can't turn the page. Okay, 20 to 25 minutes.
At what temperature?
350 degrees, and then after they're baked, then you cut them up and bake them again.
Yep. Okie dokie. That looks good. Unfortunately, I had to leave the festivities of baking cookies because I need to go to the feed store and get some chicken feed and some scratch. Noticed that it was gone this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and run into Hamlet. It's just very close, thankfully. Pick up that feed, and when I get back, before I go back in the house, I'm going to share with you some of the Christmas cards that I got the last couple of days. I'll do it out here because in the house we have Christmas music playing. So that's why so much of the baking has been put to high speed, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So anyway, off to town I go to get feed. Back, and I wanted to share the Christmas cards that I've received so far. I got this one from Kim at Schnauzer Mom, and these are her 6 schnauzers. Yes, 6. And I know this one is Milo and this one is Magnum, because Milo's light and he's smaller, and Magnum is black. That's how I can tell them apart. Now these 4, I don't know them, but one is Max and Marley and Miggy and Mozzie. So I don't know which is which, but that's those 4. And so it's Kim and the boys. They're all boys. She's such a good dog mom. And she has a YouTube channel called Schnauzer Mom. So if you love dogs, you need to check her out. And this beautiful sparkly card is from my Aunt Janice and Uncle Bob. She watches my videos. Thank you, Aunt Jan. It's beautiful. And this one is from a subscriber. Her name is Rosanna. And she shared quite a bit of information about herself and a lovely note on the inside of the card.
And so thank you so much, Rosanna, for sending me the card and telling me a little bit about yourself. And I really enjoyed it. Enjoy learning about my subscribers. So thank you so much. And all 3 of these cards are going to go up on my door in the basement where I hang all my Christmas cards every year. All right, while I was gone, Olivia has made her marzipan, which is basically almond flour, powdered sugar, and almond extract. Is that about it?
And water.
And water. Are you going to chill this for a while?
Yeah, you wrap them in plastic wrap and then, I don't remember, you just chill it for a few minutes so that you can cut it up and then dip it in chocolate.
Okay. So while she's continuing to work on this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys put on the charger because the battery's just about dead. So I'll bring you back when my camera is completely charged up again. So while Olivia is finishing up the biscotti are in the oven for the second time. And she said when those get done, she's going to start on the sugar cookies. And you can't decorate the sugar cookies until after they're baked and cooled, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of her presents wrapped while she's finishing that up. And then I'll share a little bit of us decorating the sugar cookies when they're cooled and out of the oven. Olivia wanted books. She wanted lots of different books this year. This one, I don't know if you were able to tell, but that was The Hobbit. And then I got her Peter Pan, The Time Machine, and the Petit Prince, but it's in French. She wanted the French version. And then I always get them a new calendar every year.
And her big present is a guitar, and it's in Scott's closet where all of my gifts are, so I can't get in there to get it out to wrap it. So that's going to be the only gift of hers that does not get wrapped today. But when Scott, well, it could get wrapped today. Once Scott gets home from work, I can have him pull it out so that I can wrap it. But yeah, that's her big gift, is a guitar.
We had a slight, I don't know what to call it. It's not really a tragedy, but we had something happen that has never happened to us before. When I was wrapping Travis's gifts last night, if you guys remember my last grocery haul, I showed that I got him a Steam gift certificate or a gift card for Steam, which is I don't know, it's an online video game supply thing. I don't know. You can buy different video games on it. Well, I vividly remember putting that card in the box in my closet with the rest of the unwrapped gifts. And when we were wrapping Travis's gifts last night, I cannot find that gift card. I have looked everywhere. It has completely disappeared. I have absolutely no idea where it went. And I was driving myself crazy looking for it. And then when Scott got home from work and I told him, I was like really upset. And he's like, it was only $20. It's okay. We can get him another one. And I just know eventually that card's going to show up somewhere. And we wonder if maybe it got like stuck in one of his other presents and it's like wrapped up with one of his other presents. I don't know. But Scott's gonna stop and get him another gift card. And if his original one did get wrapped up in one of his other gifts, then he's just gonna get 2 of them. He's gonna get 2 gift cards this year. But yeah, I was just like, I couldn't even believe it. I was tearing the house apart, and I can't find it. It is either wrapped up in one of his other gifts, or I've completely lost my mind and I didn't put it in the closet, and I can't for the life of me remember where else I would have put it, or it accidentally got thrown away. That's the only options I can think of, because I looked everywhere for it. Dumped my purse out thinking maybe I stuck it back in my purse without thinking. I've looked everywhere for it. It's completely disappeared. I've never lost a present before. I told Olivia, I said, don't ask for gift cards ever again. And of course I can't tell Travis what happened, at least not now, because then he'll know what he's getting. But it'll be kind of funny if he does unwrap it on Christmas morning. It's tucked in one of his other gifts. I even went and unwrapped 2 of the gifts that we wrapped him, the ones that were the most likely I thought that it could have gotten stuck in, and it wasn't there. But I was not going to unwrap every gift and rewrap them. So anyway, that was that. Well, I'm almost done wrapping, and I'm going to go out and see how Olivia's doing with the cookies. Here is what we stand, or how we stand so far with the cookies. The thumbprints are done, the Scotty's done, except we're going to dip those in one end of them in chocolate. The sugar cookies did not turn out how Olivia had hoped they would. The dough was like super soft, even though it had been in the refrigerator for quite some time. So we just went ahead and did drop cookies, and I'm going to make a glaze with powdered sugar and lemon, and I'm going to dip them and then put colored sugar on. And she found another recipe for sugar cookies. They're vegan sugar cookies, which are supposed to be able to be rolled out. So, because that's what she really wanted. She wanted to roll them out, have cut out cookies, and have them like crispy, crunchy sugar cookies, not soft, fluffy ones. So she's trying again. So now we're going to have 4 different kinds of cookies instead of just 3. But that's okay. friends, I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog down here. We're wrapping this up. It's already almost 7:30 at night. We've been at this for all day. Olivia's finishing up frosting these last of her cookies. This recipe turned out really good for rolling out cookies, for cookie cutter cookies. I was quite impressed with how well they held their shape, and the dough was easy to work with. So yeah, I told her to make sure and keep that recipe. But these turned out really yummy, even though Olivia got real frustrated with them. I ended up, that lemon glaze, just, oh, we're calling those lemon cookies now. Here's her marzipan. It looks messy, but tastes delicious. Thumbprint, biscotti, and then her vegan sugar cookies. All right, friends, thanks so much for joining us today as we did our annual cookie baking day for Christmas. We had a great time, didn't we, Liv?
Yep.
And we hope you did too. I'll talk to you later, friends. Bye.